What's up, YouTube? Thomas L here. It's reported that the Amazing Spider-Man director Marc Webb is in talks to direct Disney's upcoming live-action adaptation of Snow White. The new Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs live-action film will be scripted by the girl on the train, screenwriter Aaron Cressida Wilson, and the film will of course expand upon the story and music from the 1938 anime classic. And Banji Pasek and Justin Paul, who did the music for music by La La Land, The Greatest Showman, and the Broadway show Dear Evan Hansen, will write new songs for the movie, while Mark Platt is on board to produce. The original was actually Disney's first ever feature film, which got released in 1938. It's a classic. I mean, if you guys never seen the original Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, the movie still holds up today. You know, they show that movie constantly on TV tons of times. It's a classic. I mean, I remember watching it one time as a kid, really digging it. And they have had a couple live action Snow White movies before. I mean, not so long ago, there was the 2012 Mirror Mirror, which I thought was okay. The one that had Julia Roberts and Lily Collins. Then there was like a darker tale called Snow White and the Huntsman with Charlize Theron and Kristen Stewart. The Mirror Mirror one was much better. The Huntsman, both Snow White and the Huntsman Winter's War that also got released, which was like they now had Snow White in it. Those two were not so good. But I think this sounds interesting. You know, I like Marc Webb. You know, he's the man behind the two Amazing Spider-Man movies. He did 500 Days of Summer. He did some pretty good stuff. So I'm really curious to see how good he'll do with a Snow White film. Now, this is of course one of the few Disney remakes, you know, coming out. Like we just had Dumbo, we just had Aladdin, Lion King is set for release soon. There's also Mulan, Lady and the Tramp, which comes to Disney Plus. I mean, there's some interesting live action remakes of Disney classics. So, and they're gonna use some of the like kind of like how Aladdin did. They're gonna use like you know, the same songs from the original along with some original songs. So it should be interesting how this all plays out. Now, there's no cast involved or anything, so it'd be interesting to see who Marc Webb is going to get to play Snow White, to play the Evil Queen, the Witch. Be interested to see who get cast as the Seven Dwarfs. But should be something pretty cool. Let me leave you guys. What are your thoughts on Marc Webb directing a live-action Snow White movie? Do you like the directing choice? You know, did you ever seen the original Snow White film? Yeah, and are you interested in seeing a live action take? Drop a comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Tom Sales signing off.